So, good morning or good afternoon. It is morning here for me. We're just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Welcome to my first Draw With Me, where I am actually drawing a Valentine's Day commission, or the example of what I wish to offer. Which actually, I'll be opening those up this Friday, if you're watching this when this comes out. So if you like what you see, hashtag ad, yeah. I just wanted to do something different. Last year was the first time I offered Valentine's Day commissions, which were just they were little couples portraits. And this year, after watching Bridgerton, we're like binging Bridgerton, and then after that I had to watch Pride and Prejudice again and all my Regency era themed movies. Anyway, I was like, what if I offered to draw people in Regency era fashion? I made like a cute little portrait. I don't know. I think it's fun, and so I just decided to record it when I actually drew it, so that you could see a little bit of my process. I already had a preliminary sketch in my sketchbook, which you can't actually see it, but it's to the side. So I'm referencing that as I work on the finished piece. And it's me and Jamie, of course. And I decided to do it in pink colored pencil because I just like how sketches kind of lend that feeling, not necessarily of timelessness, but it's just a different feeling than, like, watercolor or something like that. And I did pink because it's Valentine's Day, and I think it gives it that extra level of cuteness. So that is the background on that. Today, it is January 2021. How is everyone's new year going? Mine's going okay. Jamie yesterday was like, Caroline, you're doing so good, and then you got in a slump. And I had to explain to him that when big things happen in the world, I just really not internalize it. I don't know. It's taking a few days to process. Because you wake up and you doom scroll for a little bit. And then, so this morning I had a couple things, like I dropped off orders, and then I took a shower, did the dishes, because it was so many dishes. They all came from, I guess, I made cookies yesterday, but I don't know. It just seemed like so many dishes. So I got that a handle on, and now I'm sitting here talking to you at my desk. I don't know. I just figured I'd chat a little bit, catch up. Let's see. Yeah, the world is on fire, any way you look at it. And that's just, like a constant background noise. Doesn't seem like the right word, but you know what I mean. And just still trying to, I don't know, keep calm and carry on, like, honestly. So besides that, I made some cookies. They kind of turned out. I think I have to remake them. Is talking about cookies and watching me draw like two different things? So I am preparing for commissions, opening them up this Friday, and so for me that just means like getting photos and ready to post and announce it and all that jazz, and prepare, because last year I had a great response and it was wonderful, so I'm just hoping people want Valentine's Day cute portrait stuff this year. And then last night, because yesterday was my sister's birthday, who I have one sister that's due the end of this month. So crazy. Like, it's just every day that goes by, it's closer and closer. And then my other sister just told us she was pregnant, and she's about 4 months along. And so that's so exciting. I'm so excited for them. And the point of my story, we were FaceTiming because it was her birthday yesterday. And one of my sisters asked me, how is the part-time princess doing? And that's the thing, is I just keep going through these ups and downs, and like what happened last week? Was it only last week? Didn't help. Which, whatever, but what I'm trying to get at is they asked how it was, and I said, I always feel like I figure it out and I know what I'm doing, but then I get into the middle of it and I start to doubt myself, which is what, like, Jamie probably sees it 100 times. So he's probably just like, yeah, we know this. And I just don't, so besides just keeping moving forward, I don't really know what else to do. Like, I tried different things, and like last year I tried a bunch of different things, and maybe I just need to go back and see exactly what I don't know. I'm just planning this commission, and I hope it is a success, because I am a full-time artist working on my business, which means this is my income, you know, so support your local artists, man. You don't understand how much they appreciate it. You'll never know unless you're an artist as well. But yeah, so I have this planned, and then I also have Valentine's Day, like a small update I'm planning. And now I'm like worried that, like, because I was planning to, well, I guess announce it in the next couple days, just like, hey, it's coming up, and it'll probably be at the end of the January. And because usually I'll just like make something and then update it and be like, hey, there's stuff on my Etsy, because I've never, you know, like my Etsy is just always open, and I'm always fulfilling orders in terms of like, you know, if they come in, I'll do it. It's not where some people, they update their shop and they announce it because people, you know, come in. People come and they buy their stuff, and they have to, you know, they sell out, or they have to shut it so that they can fulfill all the orders, you know, and focus on them. Whereas right now I am not at that level at all. So I feel nervous about being, you know, like essentially doing the same, like, hey, I have a shop update coming, and I want people to get excited for it, but it's like, and I don't know, because when you hype other people up, you get hyped up as well, right? So you're like, yes, this is gonna be great. So now I'm just nervous that people won't like what I what I update with. I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling very insecure this morning, so that's what, I don't know. It's just a draw with me. We're just chatting. It's okay. Thanks for listening, you know? I don't really, you know, it's what's on my mind, so it's what I'm talking about, and I hope you don't mind. So I don't know. So yeah, so essentially I've just been feeling insecure. And my plan right now is to, because like end of December I was planning things, and nothing like final, like I gave myself enough wiggle room, right? It's not like I have the whole year like made and ready to go. It's just more of like, okay, I want to have Valentine's Day commissions, and I've been working on some stuff that I think I'll release around Valentine's Day. And then as I was planning that, I'm like, ooh, I should do a spring shop update, and then I'll do like, you know, like a fall and stuff like that, and have it to where the updates are planned ahead of time versus like just randomly putting things in there. But again, like I already discussed, my doubts are creeping in. So right now I'm at continue with the commissions and the shop update for Valentine's Day. And we'll see how Valentine's Day goes. And if it makes sense to continue in that way, or if I should just make things and update it as it comes along. We'll just see how the year turns. Because you can only plan so much. And especially for me, I just want to give myself enough space to where I'm, because last year was the first, not even full year of being a full-time artist. And so this year is kind of like, okay, I've got last year technically under my belt, but we still got a lot to grow and figure out and see what works. And I really need to push myself this year. And that's the thing, is I'm looking at things and I'm like, I just need to push myself and my art and stop, nitpicking, I guess. But yeah. So I was sketching last night in colored pencil. I always forget I love sketch just because it just gives it another just layer versus, pencil is cool too, but then colored pencil is also like smoother than graphite. Really, I just use regular number 2 pencils, so it's smoother than that, and changes it up, which is why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna offer that with this commission. And look at it, we're almost done, just a little bit longer, and it just gives it a nice feeling, I think. But man, oh man, yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. It's just my brain thinking all these things and just trying to push through the doubt and be like, okay, well, this is what we've got right now, and we'll review in February, I suppose, see how it goes, and then decide our plan of action for the spring, because that was next on list. I don't know. It's not actually written down. It's just all in my head right now. Because everything else is written down. But yeah. So yeah, I was sketching last night and it's just like, okay, I like these. These are good sketches. How do we keep going? And then to draw your attention back to the drawing we're working on, I finished it like this, essentially, like you'll see this. But when I looked at it again a little later, I decided it needed some accents, some elements on the top half of the circle. So when we do our little panning, you'll see it looks a little bit different. I hope you love it as much as I do. I think it's so cute. I don't know if Jamie would have been wearing a wig back in the day. But I still wanted it to look like us. Just dressed up a little bit. I thought about giving him a hat, but I don't know. You know. But thank you. Thank you for being here. And have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Bye.